Howdy, hey YouTube! It's an unboxing because I'm wearing my Transformers shirt, but you may notice the environment's a little different because we're not doing a toy today. We are doing something a little different, but it does fall in the realm of Transformers. It is something I found on AliExpress, and I've had them in my possession for a little while. Just haven't had a chance to get around to actually doing this with all the other stuff I have going on, video-wise and also life-wise. But I finally felt some inspiration to do this tonight because I've been very curious about what these are going to look like. And without further ado, I have bought myself some Transformers trading cards. Now, from what I saw on the AliExpress description, I think they're like, like Pokemon cards where they have like the abilities and you play an actual game with them, where they battle and shit and all that stuff. I think these are similar to those, but I'm not 100% certain. So I'm really interested in seeing the look of the cards, the artwork, everything like that, all the different characters they feature in this deck, and also to see if that is indeed what these types of cards are, if it's kind of like a battle card battle game sort of thing. So it came from AliExpress. I'm not sure if it's Chinese, Japanese, whatever, but even if the cards aren't in English or whatever, the main thing I want to see is just all the different characters, all the cool artwork. That's why I buy this kind of stuff. I don't really care if I can read them or not. I know who everybody is. You don't have to tell me anything I don't already know about these characters. So, but hopefully they are in English, just because. So yeah, the box has Starscream on the front, Bumblebee on the back, and then Megatron and Prime on the side there. And the rest is just product details, but it's all languages I can't read. So without further ado, let's open this up. We're gonna open the box, we're gonna open all the packs, we're gonna see who we get, and then I bought a binder and some card sleeves so I can put them all in and keep them all nice and tidy and neat and in great shape forever and all eternity until I pass away and leave it all to for my son to deal with. He's gonna have a lot to deal with because I keep buying more and more every day. I've got a problem. Okay, let's open her up, shall we? Oh my God. This thing's gonna make a fool of me. Oh, I had one of those things. That's what that was. Oh well. It's a pretty cool box, nice and shiny. There we go. Okay, so not sure how many packs there are in here. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 plus a mystery card, it looks like. So, let's start with the first. That's where you always start, right? Repugnus, never heard of them. Bumblebee. Ooh, Bombshell. Yeah, and it does have some foreign writing on there with some English as well, so we got a bit of both. Well, that's cool. One of those lenticular ones over there, a Grimlock. Greenlight, I don't know him. I'm guessing these are coming from all of the different series, I'll see. It's not just G1 Transformers or whatever. RC, Grimlock, oh, Soundwave. G1 Soundwave, oh good God, classic. It looks like they always have some sort of lenticular one. I think that's the right word for it. Hammerbite, never heard of him. Turns into a shark or something. Oh, Starscream, oh shit. God damn it. There we go. Now we've got a different Soundwave that looks like more like It's not Transformers animated Soundwave, I don't think, but something more along those lines. Oh, Prowl, he's a beauty. A different Starscream. Who do we have here? Oh, Megs. And he's a tank in this one. Oh boy. Aimless. Another one I'd never heard of. Oh geez, look who we got. We got the big boy. Oh, OP. Oh, Wheeljack. My favorite. Or one of my few favorites. Hot Rod. Megatron there. Who is this one? Oh, Optimus Prime Lenticular. Look at that. That's awesome. Yoink. Yeah, these are pretty cool. But yeah, on the back, it looks like I have no idea what any of that means. But again, I'm in it for the artwork and the collectability of it. That's my jam. I wouldn't actually play a game with these, right? Like, ooh, Ramjet. Another Starscream. Another Wheeljack. That's more of a G1 Wheeljack right there. Ravage. Yeah, Ravage. And then who do we have for the fancy one? Ooh, Snarl. Nice. He was my favorite Dinobot as a kid. Because I loved Stegosauruses when I was really little. Before I realized that the T-Rex is obviously the way to go. Ooh, Bludgeon. Hound? Is that Hound? Oh, Rack and Ruin. Oh, look, he's got two heads. I'm kind of... Oh, Devastator. Shit. Chromia. And who do we have here? Ooh, Windblade. Yeah, so yeah, you can see by the characters, they're all over the different series and stuff. Ooh, Shockwave. Ratchet. Another Bee. Another Starscream. That one's cool. That's cool artwork. And then we got Jazz. Oh man, I'm getting cool ones on these flippy ones. Chromia again, a different one. Hot Rod. Another Starscream. Holy. Ooh, Hound. There he is. He's one of my other favorites. Him and Wheeljack. There's Swoop. I don't think I've got any doubles yet. That's nice. A different Bumblebee. Shadow Striker. I don't know him. Till all are one. And another Optimus. Lionizer. I know his name. I forget which series he's from. Thundercracker. He's a classic. Those sweeps. Those, you know, Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp, like in the OG Transformers, they were pretty cool. They're classics. Acid Storm, Slipstream, Future Seekers, those were afterwards. Seekers, Bumblebee, Six Gun. Huh. That's supposed to be Six Shot, maybe? Not the right colors, though. But maybe there was a different one. Oh, Wheeljack. Shit, yeah. Getting some beauties. The Sharkticons, classic. Another Starscream. That looks like Transformers animated. Oh, is that Bombshell again? Oh, no, sorry, that's Shrapnel. Oh, that's a cool Shockwave. Ooh, RC. Or no, sorry, Alita 1. Saw the pink and immediately went RC. Is that Scorponok? Clobber. Never heard of him. Thunderhowl. Oh, there's Thundercracker. Brunt. Don't know him, but he looks pretty sick. Starscream. Yeah, baby. Optimus. Another Optimus. Windblade. Ooh, Kickback. My favorite of the Insecticons. Oh, that's a cool Shockwave. Fancy. And then we got a different OP. Does that look like Transformers animated, maybe? Another Thundercracker. Blur. Ooh, Ironhide. Gotta have an Ironhide. Oh, Reflector. Oh, there's B. That classic Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah, these are pretty cool. I like these. And so reflective and shiny, too. Whirl, Megatron. I think I've read about Whirl in some of my comics. Another Megatron. Oh, Soundwave. And then who was this? Oh, shit. Sludge, another Dinobot. I think that's 3 Dinobots on this now. Or if I'll get the king of the Dinobots. Another Windblade. Slipstream again. I wonder if that's my first double, maybe. Jazz. Ooh, Sideswipe. Yeah, baby. And then a different Starscream. Ooh, the Quintessons. Ha! Quintesson Judge. Shadow Striker. Prowl. Ravage again. Oh, is that the same one? Damn it. Oh, and that's a double too. So, yeah, it is possible to get doubles. I've only got a couple though, so. There's Grimlock again. That might be a double, but I think it might be different. Optimus Prime. Meet Grimlock Love Challenge. Starscream, some sick artwork. Ah, we did get a Grimlock. Now let's see what's in the final pack off by itself. Autobots. Optimus Prime. Cool. So there they all are. I am going to see if they are numbered, and if not, just organize them however I see fit in my binder, and then we will go through the binder page by page, just so you can get a look at how they all look together and have one nice tidy final look at these beautiful, beautiful cards. So here we are. Never mind that noise. I'm just doing a load of laundry, which I forgot to start 3 hours ago. Now it's going to probably sit there overnight because I'm an idiot. But I digress. So here they all are in the booklet. I ended up actually with 2, 4, 6 doubles in the end. Mostly from all the characters I got a lot of different versions of. Like I had a couple of Optimus Primes, a couple of Grimlocks, a couple of Starscreams, and then a Starscream and then a Ravage or something like that. So mostly the ones that I did get multiple different versions of. I also got doubles in there. So how I organized it was Autobots first, Decepticons second. I started with the leaders first in both factions, and then just kind of put in my favorite guys in order of importance from there on out. So you see we start here with all the Optimus Primes. Wheeljack, one of my favorite characters, came next. Hound. Wheeljack, Hound, and Jazz are 3 of my absolute favorite characters of all time. So they were easy choices to come that early after Optimus Prime. Sideswipe is another big favorite. I love Prowl as well. And after that, it dropped off a little bit down to Ironhide Ratchet and then a whole bunch of Bumblebee. And then I did all the Dinobots in a row. We started with a few Grimlocks, and then we got into Snarl, Sludge, and then eventually Swoop up here. And then next came some of the more, newer characters that came along during the movie and stuff, like Hot Rod, Blur, RC. There's Alita 1 in there, and Chromia, Windblade, who came, I think she was introduced in Transformers Animated, maybe. Oh, and here's the cat making an appearance. Okay, Fuzz. More Windblade. And then these guys all down here. Whirl, I think I'm familiar with from one of the comic book series. He seems familiar to me. But then a lot of these guys, I don't really know who they are. I've heard of Rack and Ruin. I've heard of Lionizer, but I'm not really that familiar with them. So I kind of put all of them at the end of the Autobot list. This guy, I have no idea. Repugnus. So then we move on to you little Parker, what are you doing? What are you doing? We move on to the Decepticons. Obviously start with a handful of Megatrons. Soundwave, one of my favorite Decepticons, one of my favorite Transformers in general. And then next up was the Constructicons in their Devastator form. I love Combiners, and he was the OG Combiner and still my favorite Combiner of all time. He's an easy front of the deck pick for me. Then we got into Starscream. He's another one of my favorites. He's just a beauty, and we had tons of Starscreams. I love the other sweeps, like his mates, like Thundercracker down here. I didn't get a Skywarp. I was disappointed about that. I would have liked to have him in there too, but it is what it is. Then we got into, I love Ravage. I love Soundwave's cassettes, especially Ravage. He's my favorite of the cassettes. So he was an easy top of the list guy. Shockwave's an amazing character. I also love the Insecticons, so the three of them were easy adds there. And then it dropped off a bit. I love the new Seekers, the Coneheads. I only got one of them, Ramjet, here, but they're fun characters. Reflector, one of the OG Decepticons, the three of them that turned into a camera. And then we got into more newer kind of characters like Bludgeon, some of the new Seekers like Acid Storm and Slipstream. And then all the rest of these guys are mostly guys I'm not that familiar with or not familiar with at all. Shadow Striker, I've kind of heard the name. I don't really know much about her. This guy looks amazing. I wish I knew more about that. And yeah, and then we get to the end here. These guys I don't really know. And then the last two are the kind of neither Autobots or Decepticons. They're their own set of madness, the Quintessons. So we have the Quintesson Judge and their enforcers, the Sharkticons. So that is how I divvied things up. That is how my binder looks. I had a lot of fun opening these up. I had a lot of fun looking at the different characters I got. I would be tempted to buy another box just to see how many more characters they have. If I got some characters I haven't seen yet, but I'd also be very nervous about, you saw how many different Optimus Primes I got. You saw how many different Bumblebees and Starscreams I got. I'd be worried if I got a second box of these, I'd be pulling a lot of the same cards, and it would be kind of a waste of money to get a second box. But let's just say it's on my mind. It's on my radar. So this possibly could be revisited down the road, or it may not be. Anyways, hope you enjoyed.
Meow.